So this is what we're thinking currently about the layout of Organix Juice Bar. So you walk in, and when you first walk in, right here to the right, I'll go ahead and get to the main piece. We're thinking about doing the counter space right here, about the length of this glass table, which is 8 feet long, and it would be butted up again further back, probably a couple feet further back to this wall. Then I'll have the fridge, which is 28 inches wide, 32 inches deep, probably over here. And it's going to be
as tall as the cake on the right.
Fingertips go. Yeah, 84 inches tall. So I have it over here. And then I'm going to have a very clean, simple looking counter space that I'm talking to several people to help me build it. And again, it would be about 8 feet long, but I would have kind of a wood paneling on the side so you can't see behind it. Then I'll have menu and chalkboard up here. There would not, again, I'll just reiterate, there will not be a table behind me. So all this counter space will be closer to the wall. Then I may do either some accent stuff or plants, tall plants back there. Then over here, this is where I've talked about using room dividers, so that way you can't see back here. This is all going to be prep area, which, as many of you know, is not necessarily the prettiest thing. So it will be covered up, as well as having some room dividers and adding on to this wall so you can't see back there. These are the bathrooms. Then I'll have my bar. So I'd get the live edge wood bar built out, probably about chest length, I don't know, height, chest height. Kind of narrow, about a foot and a half deep. And I'll do it in L-shaped over here. And then that's where I'll use some stools, maybe some tree stumps and stools. Maybe 4 of them.
Would you stop at the plug-in?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just a nice, simple
kind
of corner area to have some 4 or 5 little bar stools back here.
Okay.
Then I would have, we're thinking around 3 seating arrangements that I would order online. 2 to 4 person seating arrangements. Something pretty simple over here. So it's not too cluttered, very simple. The paint, if you get a color of the floor, it's kind of this
neutral sand
tone. Beige, burnt orange, kind of sand color. Then I'm going to get like a forest green or a dark green that will be on all the walls, that will really warm it up. And then for accents, I'm going to use like a lemongrass, a really light green, or a beehive yellow. And my focal point of the wall, I'm going to have painted, or I'm going to paint, a tree silhouette. So if you just Google image a tree silhouette, you'll see what I mean. Just a very simple tree with some branches. There's not going to be leaves on it. It's just going to be the silhouette of the branches. And I'm going to have 2 quotes painted on each side. One quote is going to be a quote from Hippocrates saying, "Thy food will be thy medicine, and thy medicine will be thy food." And then on the right side will be a Thomas Edison quote saying, "The doctors of tomorrow will not use drugs to prevent disease, it will use nutrition," something along those lines. But when I paint that, it will be that light, really light beehive or lemongrass paint. So it'll really have a nice pop to it in contrast to the forest green in the background. And then I'll just have kind of a nice background music of some bluegrass.
And we'll keep this white trim here. And then the windows up there, we'll paint the trim white just so it's got some pop.
Cool. Well, until next time. Thanks.